Hi, I'm Alex and welcome to Daleys Fruit Tree Nursery. Today I'm with Jessie and we're at Tropical Fruit World doing my absolute favourite thing and probably your favourite thing, Jessie, which is seed collecting.
Yep.
So one of the things I've propagated over and over again at Daleys Nursery and at home is the Natal Plum.
Beautiful.
And embarrassingly, I've never actually tried the fruit.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Beautiful treat then.
So this tree, it's quite thorny and it originates from South Africa, I think. Yeah. And it produces these beautiful plum-like fruits. So one of the key things is you have to pick them when they're just right. So not too underripe. Why is that, Jessie?
So actually in their underripe state, like this one that I've picked here, they actually have really high amounts of latex, which can make you feel quite ill. So you can see this white sap that's oozing out of it there. That one's just got a little bit too much of that milky sap, which, as we talked about earlier, is one of those indicators that something is poisonous. So yeah, with this one, that's a little bit underripe. This one here is a little bit too over, but perfect for Alex's seed collection.
Yes.
So we'll be tucking that away for later, but I believe we've found one in here that is
We have.
just right in the Goldilocks state.
Yes. So you can see how they grow on the tree. Now, ignore the fruit behind. There's some red berries behind. That's a weed, but this one is perfect. You can see that's a green one there. Now, how can we tell? If you just gently squeeze, you'll see it's soft to the touch. So they're not rock hard, they're a little bit, and there.
And that should have a lot less of that milky latex in there.
So you can see that you don't have all that whiteness coming out. There are the beautiful seeds that are used to propagate. And if I break this open, you can see that flesh, which is perfectly ripe. So should we try tasting these?
Give it a go. I'd love to see what you think. In my opinion, it's
Yeah.
a little bit like if you crossed a kiwi fruit and a strawberry.
Wow.
Everybody has wildly different ideas about this one, so let's see what you think.
Oh my gosh. It's way better than I expected.
Is
I don't
it?
know what I had expected. But I think you're right. It's like nothing I've tasted.
Yeah.
So it's very
It's very
difficult
difficult to describe.
I think kiwi cross strawberry is a really kind of good because it's got that texture. If you imagined you combined a kiwi and a strawberry with the texture, it's got almost little segments like a kiwi fruit, but then it's a little bit soft like a strawberry with a little bit of a slight strawberry flavour, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit of that berry sweetness to it.
Yeah, so they're really great. So you can also make jams, jellies, drinks,
all the things.
Do you have a way that you
can
like
dehydrate them and use the powder, which is something that I definitely do with them. Yeah, they freeze really nicely as well. You could make them into ice cream, smoothies. World's your oyster.
And you know what I love about this? If you want an impenetrable hedge, they're commonly grown as a hedge to keep animals out in South Africa. So they are a bit thorny, but the great thing is they don't have invasive roots. They can be hedged really easily. They can grow in pots. Yeah. So they're just a great all-rounder.
And also, like in an Australian climate, they're really, really good for our small bird species to be able to hide in there from predatory birds as well.
They love making nests, don't they, as
do.
well?
Yeah.
Beautiful. That is the Natal Plum, and I'll get on and collect a heap more seed and propagate these in the nursery. If you're wanting to learn more about the Natal Plum, we'll put links in the description below. And if you're interested in purchasing one, you can order them online and we deliver most parts of Australia. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much, Jessie.
You're welcome.
Yum.
Enjoy.
See you later.